Is up, everybody? It's Dana White Contender Series Week 1.
It's back.
I just, just this. I have been looking forward to this all day. I mean, literally, I've been just sitting here for like the last half hour, geeked out, amped up. So
It's good to be back. It's good
this
to be
is,
back.
yeah, this is going to be so fun. So we'll wait a little bit, get some more people in here before we start going over the fights here. I guess I can make some banners here. So I've seen. I gotta say, one of the most. I mean, it's been shown like the live lines in UFC just don't tell you anything. Like who's winning the fight and everything, but the line movement on Contender Series is another gotcha. It's like, don't pay attention to the line movements on Dana White Contender Series. It's
you want these fights to end because you don't know what could.
yeah. So like I see the Fernando line. I mean, a roller coaster. It was down. It got to like minus 298, which was ridiculous. Yeah. Now it's down to minus 205. I think all the other ones are kind of steady. The only one that's really moved significantly is Kevin's Szaflarski Machado. Yes. I mean, Szaflarski was the underdog. Now he's minus 170. So, what's going on, Bob? How are you, man? So, yeah, dude, this is no, I can't wait.
It's a good roster for the first week. Like these fights should be good.
Agreed.
They should be good.
Agreed completely. Mm-hmm. So, we are going to do the we are going to do the bad motherfucker. Mm-hmm. We got that ready. So if you guys forget how that works, the winner of fight 1 is proclaims the crown of the bad motherfucker of the night. Then whoever wins fight 2, if they impress us more, then they move into the spot. And then fighter 3, and then at the end we have our bad motherfucker of the night. So what's funny is us doing this now. Like the whole reason we started it was because we were upset that they weren't using the BMF belt in UFC. Remember that was the entire reason that we started. We were like that concept is so cool. Why doesn't UFC actually use it? And so we started doing it, and now we're doing it now right after Gagey and Poirier.
Right after
the BMS. Like, oh, they're finally doing something with it. What's up, Zach? What's up, Hector? So yeah, we'll go live. The ESPN will go live about 7. So I do not know the announcers or the format of how they're going to do that. I truly don't know anything.
I'm trying to think back to who we had.
Well, it was
Sanko, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Sanko and Felder, because that's how they really got their, like, everyone was like, wow, the Sanko is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, she's way better. And then of course you had the iconic Gianni run. Yes. Which I swear put Contender Series more on the map than anything. From the betting perspective.
Remember everybody was talking about how bad Gianni was in the last episode? Everybody faded Gianni, and he went like 4-1.
Oh, it was more than 4-1 because he knew he was like, I'm down big, so I'm just going for it. And he was just he's like, I got this guy knockout round 3, bang. Mm-hmm. But this guy, like, it was like, oh, fade him it just became the running joke. And I told people, I was like, I don't think he's gonna end the season.
Yeah,
it's bad, and I'll tell you, everyone lost their behinds on those last couple ones. But we're gonna
get on a streak and when to stay off of a streak.
Yep,
that was a lesson.
Get out.
You're too late.
It always regresses back to the mean. So, we're gonna start going through. We'll start going through these fights here. We got about 10 minutes here. So, first off, thanks for everybody for watching the Contender Series. I think I've told this story last year, but I'll tell it again. So when I went to Wager Talk and I was like, hey, I want to do videos on Dana White Contender Series. And they were like, why? Mm-hmm. I was like, literally because it's fun, because it's really cool. And I think I can grab a couple units and nobody else is doing it. And me, like, I guess I'm not the new guy anymore, but like, I was always like, what can I do that's different?
Yeah.
And so we did the first Contender Series video, and it got more views than any UFC video had ever gotten at Wager Talk. And then they were just a success. And then the last week of the year, Johnny Johnny Detroit sent me this really long message. He's like, we literally had 6 brand new customers today. 6 customers that had never entered Wager Talk. They had never visited Wager Talk. They had never created an account. They had never gotten a pick. And their first purchase was your Dana White Contender Series pick. He's like, I clearly just am learning every day on this. And sure enough, man, that the Dana White Contender Series video I did for Wager Talk is just like has way more views than all the other ones. So thank you guys for watching it, liking everything. It shows how fun these Tuesday nights are. So we could start going through these fights here. I think we got enough people in the room. Looks like we're going to start with Kevin Borjas and Victor Diaz. Borjas was supposed to fight somebody else, and that guy dropped out. And this is kind of one of those situations where the replacement guy is better than the guy that was supposed to fight. So, in my opinion, this is the obvious one that Diaz. It's a grappler, striker. Borjas, I've not seen any film of him even remotely defending takedowns or even trying to. That's the thing. Everyone he's fought doesn't even try takedowns. It's just a slugfest. Diaz, man, he's going to go for takedown from the very beginning. I think it's an early fight. I think Diaz rolls. To me, this is the easiest pick on the card. What do you think?
I would agree. When Andy says a certain fight is on this Contender Series is his favorite, you just agree with it. Just move forward. So I didn't dive really deep into this because you had a really strong opinion on it, and I know you've been looking at it for a while. What I did see is exactly what you said. Guy might have 0 takedown defense at all. We just don't even know because nobody even tried. So it's the old stepping on up to the big leagues now where everybody has to be well-rounded.
Yep. You
have to be able to stop a specialist from getting to their area. And he's not gonna.
yeah. The fights get way harder from here. But if you want to start off with, they're putting and by the way, Diaz is not one of those guys that takes somebody to the ground and lays and prays. No. He gets him to the ground and he's searching for a finish. So you're looking at submission most likely. You're looking at ground and pound. But if you're looking for just who's going to win, it's Victor Diaz. I don't see this going the distance. The over-under is 1.5. There's only one fight that's 2.5, which I thought was curious, which fight that they went with the 2.5 on. 1.5, listen, I guess I could see it. That's pretty quick, but we've seen it on Contender Series. And you want to do your little speech about the B. Joe Pyfer and what we expect this season?
Yeah. This is where the B. Joe Pyfer effect is going to come into full effect. Everybody remembers. Don't think these fighters don't know. Don't think the coaches know. After last season, the second that we had Joe Pyfer, it was finish after finish after finish. Because we saw people get wins, solid wins, and did not even get considered for the contract. Dana wants finishes. I don't think we start slow we did last year. That was a really good example. The guy is a superstar now off of that one quote.
Yeah, the best thing that could have happened for him was the boring fights before it. It was week 1, and we were just like, "What is going on with these fights? Did nobody get the memo?"
Yeah.
I remember Kyle Barallo, who's now a rock star. He fought on Contender Series, and he fucked around and didn't get the finish in his first fight. And they didn't give him the contract. I mean, they knew what was going on, but they gave him a wake up call, and they invited him back a few weeks. And sure enough, he got the finish. He wasn't.
And he didn't fuck around. He knew he needed to finish in that fight. He's like, okay, we're gonna make this quick here.
Yes, and now look at him. I mean, that guy's got to be a title contender in a couple years, is what I would guess. So
I have the under 2.5 in the first fight.
Okay,
parlay.
Yeah, that's a nice thing. If you like the unders, these are great parlay pieces here. You can put them with just about anything. So we expect a lot of unders, and I think you're getting good prices. I guess take advantage now because, man, if you're seeing a bunch of if you're seeing a bunch of finishes, you're not going to get these great lines on them. So
that's a great point, actually.
Yeah, they're not. The books aren't going to get smoked by these unders for very long if it keeps happening.
Next week will be minus 300, then 400, then
yeah. All right, Payton, Talbott, Reyes, Cortez. Now we're getting to the closer lines. I mean, the line tells you it's only minus 148. So Talbott comes from Uriah Faber's league. I talked about. My eyes are drawn to him. He's got a polarizing look. So I think he's got a lot of upside. I don't know if he's there yet. Great striker. He's going to be taller. He's going to have the reach, but he's fighting a veteran, Reyes Cortez. Already fought on Contender Series, lost to Christian Rodriguez, and that's a great loss if there is such a thing. Like Christian Rodriguez is now 2-1 in the UFC. He looks great. So Cortez got done with Contender Series, lost, and then did his job, won 2 fights, and then bang, here he is back. Brutal matchup for him. Like you get Christian Rodriguez and then this Payton Talbott. So I kind of look at this fight and say Talbott's got the upside. Cortez has got the veteran experience. Cortez, I didn't really totally picture as a finisher. Man, at face-offs, he looks really, really aggressive. That was an intense face-off, and you're going to have to get the finish in this. So you're going to see some more things out of Cortez. Cortez does everything right. Kicks are solid. Strikes are solid. Takedown defense is solid. He's going to have to figure out the reach of Talbott, but Talbott leaves himself open for sure. So he's ripe to get pieced up. This is the fight that's over 2.5. I do get it. I'm surprised that the heavyweight fight isn't over 2.5. To be honest with you, that's the one I'm surprised at. But Talbott Cortez, I don't know if I'm taking an under in this one. Probably not. And I think this is a fight I'm just going to watch. I can't get there on one side. It's too close for me.
We are 100%. I can't find anything. I had 3 bets for this fight locked in, like to hit enter, and I just deleted it. I had like, no, I can't. It's a really close fight. They're both really good. I think they're both solid fighters, and I don't think it's the last time you hear from both of them. Either of them.
If Cortez wins, Talbott will be the first man up if there's an injury or something like that, especially if he puts on a pretty good show.
So that's enough to keep me off of it. That they're probably 2 pretty good fighters that should fight in the UFC.
Yeah, you would take the heavyweight, Kyle Machado and Kevin Szaflarski, old smiling Machado.
I gotta give you a tip of the hat for pronouncing that last name.
I think it's Szaflarski. Szaflarski. Kevin. We'll just go with Kevin.
So they're not great. They're not great. But the one thing that I caught was at the weigh-ins, I just think that Machado, we were talking earlier, is a bit of a goofball. And Szaflarski's big. I mean, he looks more like a natural heavyweight. I think that Machado could drop down to 205. Yeah. He has a smaller frame. And I just don't see the longer this fight goes, it favors Kevin. So if you like Machado, you almost take him in round 1. I don't know if I see him win a decision. The only way he could win a decision is if Szaflarski freezes in it. We've seen him below volume. But I have a sneaking suspicion that the steam is warranted in this fight, in my opinion. It's a little steep for me right now. But I think Szaflarski takes over in round 2 or 3 if it gets there. Maybe a late finish. Just out of exhaustion.
I would tend to agree with you. Machado's going to be, at least the film says he's going to be the quicker fighter. His last 2 opponents have been 44 and 54 years old. I'm not making that up. He fought a 54-year-old man. And he won, thank God. But Szaflarski, we don't know that much about him. His fights are damn near impossible to fight. He comes from Poland. He fights in these really bizarre Polish leagues. What film you can see, he loves the clinch. He will push up against the cage. He will work uppercuts and clinch. And Machado, after the first round, we just haven't seen Machado after the first round. But Szaflarski is just going to make it slow and boring. If Machado gets the finish in the first round, it'll probably be hilarious because he's a kid. He's goofy, he's smiling. He's like talking he's like that annoying teenage boy that's always like running his mouth in a pickup basketball game. He's just annoying as fuck. We'll see if he can get it done, but this is the lowest level fight on the card by far.
Yes. That's not a question.
This is going to be the sloppiest fight on the card. And now I've been telling you guys, get to know the name Tom Nolan. Tom Nolan, listen, I hope he wins. I want to see this guy in the UFC. He comes out of Australia. He's tall, he's powerful, and he is insanely wild and active. Just will not stop throwing punches. They're long term, they're going to have to reel him in a little bit because that ain't going to work in the UFC. But for now, for contender, he's like the perfect contender series fighter. Like he's great. And he's fighting Bogdan Grad, who is a legit veteran, 11-1. This guy deserves to be in the UFC. This is a really, really close fight. The over 1.5 is -166. It's juiced a little bit. I don't see any way this fight goes the distance. Maybe it gets over 1.5. It ain't going the distance though.
This is the line I haven't understood all the past 2 days while they've been out, but I don't see how this firepower doesn't lend to somebody going down on both sides. The output is going to be insane.
Absolutely. Yeah. I can't wait to see Nolan. He's so much taller than Grad at the face-offs. It's incredible.
Huge and thicker, not just taller. He's a big boy, and I like Nolan. I think Nolan is the name to come out of this week.
Okay,
Tom Nolan
I
is
agree.
Joe Pyfer.
Yeah, you're right.
That's how I feel. So, contender series bets are very different than UFC main card bets. It doesn't have as much to do with winning and losing as these guys are set up for Dana to want to sign them.
Yep.
And this is stardom right here at their fingertips. And I think Tom Nolan is brought in for this. I wanted to ask you, is he from the same league in Australia as Jenkins?
Yeah, they're all from that league.
That league
Jenkins,
that's a fantastic
It's
league.
a great league. Who was the guy that
there was a guy that the short notice guy
took short notice and he won.
Egley?
Yeah, okay, so we got Dan, we got Laura Senko and Paul Felder doing so we got the band is back.
Band is back together.
The band is back. Yeah, so Nolan's coming from a great league. I mean, some of his fights are just absolutely hysterical. So just overwhelmed. So that one's just going to be that's just going to be a great one.
Yeah.
And then finally, Cesar Almeida and Lucas Fernando. This is the fight that apparently money has come in on the underdog. This is your Cesar Almeida is a kickboxer. He's 3-0 in MMA fights. He's won all of them by knockout. The first guy he fought was 0-0, and he beat him with one punch. The next guy was 0-0. He beat him with a couple punches. And then the third guy was 5-28.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we call shaky and shady record. That's his MMA experience. Kickboxing. Listen, I know people. I've watched videos and I've watched other writers. People are saying, "Oh, Almeida, man, kickboxer. He's ranked, 3, whatever." He's 35. His last 2 kickboxing fights have gone the distance, which is not a great look because he's not fighting the elite of the elite. They're fighting with big gloves. This is going to be different for him. I'm sure he's been working on it, but he's fighting Lucas Fernando, who's a legit MMA fighter. He's 9-1, I believe, LFA champion. He's got cardio. And for me, more important, he's got the reach and he's got takedowns. So Almeida, on paper, should have the power. He absolutely should have.
Oh, of course.
He should be able to strike with him. Fernando is a striker, so I don't think Fernando is going to be scared to go toe-to-toe with him. And Fernando is the younger guy at 26. So you kind of got this experience factor with Almeida and kickboxer where he's going to be swinging for the fences. Let's face it, Almeida has absolutely nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So I've been on Fernando, but I got Almeida does have the puncher's chance. He absolutely has the puncher's chance. If he's going to win, it's going to be by KO. I think if it gets to the ground, he's in deep shit.
So, this is such a violent fight. This fight's gonna be a violent fight. I don't see how it's not. What's the name you've heard all week? Alex Pereira. They are beating that to death, and I don't care. It's a kickboxing match. Look at Alex compared to this guy.
César Almeida fought Alex Pereira 10 years ago?
No.
And they act like he fought him earlier this year.
Not for nothing either in kickboxing. If you watch kickboxing, you know at the end of a kickboxing fight or Muay Thai fight, you have no clue who won. No idea. It's never who you feel like should win the fight wins, ever. So who knows with those decisions? There's a reason why they're 80 and 20 in their career.
It's true.
So tell me if I'm crazy. This fight not to go the distance is minus 235. I think there is so much value on that number. I am almost tempted to play this straight. I don't see how it goes 3 rounds. How?
Yeah.
How?
I mean, you got a kickboxer who's going for broke on the knockouts. You got Fernando who wants a contract so bad. He looked fantastic at weigh-ins. He's bigger. I mean, he just is. The reach is going to be. Oh, Gianni's back.
Yep.
Let's hear what Gianni has to say. He's on the overs. Okay, here we go. Gianni likes over 1.5 on Almeida Fernando. Over against. I like the over on Machado and Szaflarski. I could see that.
Did.
Under 2.5 Talbott Cortez.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's backwards on that one. With me, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I mean, we said I have no read on that. Oh, that makes me a little worried. Okay.
Yeah.
We're all right.
He's not always right.
It'd be great if he's wrong all season again, and then the last week we just hammered Gianni's plays. Last shot.
Yes, yeah. Sweet. Nick is here. I haven't been able to play Nick's drop in forever.
Nick. This one is cool.
I'm so stoked. So stoked for this. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm in Vegas next week. We're still doing this.
Oh, I love it.
I'll be in my hotel room. That's fine, but we're still doing this.
You should do it. Wait, can you even do it from? You couldn't bring like a laptop to a casino, right? Or go anywhere?
No. It would be too loud. You guys wouldn't be able to hear me. But yeah, there would be other issues, I think.
Yeah, right.
Doing a lot of things, though. I could probably go somewhere, but I don't know.
I want to see Andy by the pool.
Circus swim.
You better have a drink in your hand with a little umbrella in it and just loving your life.
That's great. That's awesome. I'm going to close my office door. I'll be right back.
Nick, I think you have the most pump you up drop there is. I got to admit. Yours should be just the beginning of the show. You got to log in the beginning of every takedown live. What's up, Seth? What's up, Hector? What's going on, Scott? I'm so excited. Andy's very excited that the whole crew is here. Seth.
Alrighty. What's up, Seth?
I'm just saying, like, Nick's drop could start like every takedown live. Like, it's the most pump you up. Said he's got to log in the beginning of every show. Just say, hey, so you play it.
I can make a badass intro just for the show. I could do that.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Yeah. We should do it and then play it when the actual event starts.
Mm.
Because right when we go live is pretty lame. There's like nobody's in here. So
I was thinking about that the other day. There's another show I watched where the intro was trying to be like this rock music.
yeah,
And it's bad. It's bad. It's
that sucks.
I was like, yeah, that's no takedown live drop.
And I will tell you, for a while, I paid my buddy to make custom music for us. I felt bad, but immediately the copyright-free music websites,
Yeah,
like I was paying him, hundreds of dollars a week, and then Storyblocks comes out and they got an unlimited end of music for $99 a year.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just, I felt horrible. I was like, bro, I can't justify this. So
no, you can't at some point. Business is business.
All right,
Seth,
Jim.
what am I on? I am on unders. I see 2 fights possibly going over. I'm taking unders across. I like fights not to go the distance in 2 fight parlays, whichever one floats your boat. I think if you just play 2 of them, put it together. Kind of like the Cody Safdie play of just add.
Oh, yeah.
So you kind of parlay that with the next one and the next one. I like Tom Nolan. I really think I like Tom Nolan. He's got my money.
I hope that fight
everything
lives
else
up to the.
Oh,
I
I
hope
think
that fight
will.
lives up to the hype.
I don't think
sure
it
will.
can't. I don't think it can. Everything else, I'm gonna kind of see how the night goes. Going light.
Mm-hmm.
Going light. We got a big UFC weekend. We got Bellator this week. It is a action-packed week.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I only research MMA, so if I'm saying it's busy, you guys are
dude,
really far.
It's too much this week.
Yeah.
I mean, Corbin told me to make sure I don't burn myself out. Corbin's telling me not to burn myself out. It's a lot. So.
Of course, we got messages. Oh, it's Joe. Shoot.
Hoping to grab these first units of the season on Wager Talk.
I hope you do, because I just want to see the shit-eating grin on your face on the shows. That
I'm gonna be.
It's gonna be great.
I'm gonna be unbearable if I go on a Dana White Contender Series run. Unbearable.
Oh, look at them! They know it. They know the traction they got. Now they're giving us all the props on a scroll or on the bottom.
Yeah, right.
At this. All right, there's something for us to watch this year. Which ones they push that don't hit?
Yeah.
My TV's not too loud, is it?
Yeah, Hector. So even Bet Online, when they release like golf lines, for example, or even UFC lines, the first day you can only get down 100, maybe $150, I think. And then once they get all their lines hammered in, like once they see where the money's coming in, then they'll adjust the lines, and then bang, the limits go up big time.
So this guy's got literally a tattoo on his back that says jiu-jitsu. Why aren't we taking him by submission?
And he's Brazilian. Yeah.
Yeah. Why aren't we taking him by submission? Titan's a no-joke promotion. They're a good lower promotion.
Yeah, they're fine. They're fine.
They're better than some of the places we saw these guys fighting.
Bro.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, basements with a camera hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, I still have not seen all of Szaflarski's fights, and they're the most recent ones. But if you want to know who Szaflarski is, he's the big Polish grizzly bear on the car. I mean, he is just a big,
the guy with
burly, hairy.
Yeah.
He's just everything you would expect from
He's Martin Budai.
Without the physique.
We're going to see him this weekend. He's Martin Budai.
All right. Cheers, everybody. Dana White Contender Series 2023 officially started.
Kick it off. Kick it off with a bang. And not only that, also, guys, you get new ring girls, by the way.
Yeah.
You get the upcoming. All right, Diaz, come on. Oh, what's your time, Andy? Sorry.
I'm at 4:25 right now.
All right, you're 3 seconds ahead of me. Nice leg kick. That was solid. Oh, good left hook.
He's got a little mouse forming.
Mm-hmm.
There it goes.
That's what we were waiting for right there. He's like, I've had enough of that.
Yeah, I've had enough of this striking nonsense.
That's a nasty mouse.
It really is.
Yeah.
You got caught one of those.
We need to be aware that they're going to score these very differently than we saw last year. It's been a year.
Yeah, right.
Since we've seen how they're going to score these low-level fights.
Mm-hmm. That is just pure on the ribs. It's like
you're wide open. There's no way to protect that, really. Geez, still half a round left.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, they got to get some of that end swell on that eye in between rounds.
What's end swell?
That metal.
Oh, the metal thing.
It's golden and yeah. You know, when they push that metal thing into your swollen face. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was short-lived.
Borjas looking pretty good here.
He's game. He's still got to hold this guy up for another minute and a half. We'll see. This plan's not going to change for Diaz.
No. Oh, there we go. Minute to work, middle of the ring.
Mm-hmm. We'll finish right here.
Oh,
right to
possibly arm triangle, possible choke there.
It's coming.
I don't know if he's got enough time, but it's.
Well, he's going to try to go to mount. It's a bad look for Borjas. He's not really. He's kind of conceding the position. He's fighting, but he's not.
Yeah.
You see. That's a sign.
This is This has got to be demoralizing. I'm not sure what his cardio's like. I don't. You know, we've never seen him.
I don't care if your cardio is good or bad. This type of fight is just sucks. This sucks.
Yeah.
This is miserable.
Oh, gave up his
he
back.
went to Mount
15
Easy.
seconds.
Come on, jiu-jitsu.
He's doing damage now, too.
I'll take it. God, it's so exhausting. That's so exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's tired. Oh,
he
yeah.
is tired. Yeah,
Do we have live lines or no?
Oh, yeah. Do we have live lines on this? So
we do.
Well,
if you want to
they
hedge,
do.
you can bet Kevin. Beautiful. Beautiful. So Portnoy bought it back or what?
Yeah.
So, did he?
Yeah, bought it back.
What was his reasoning?
Well, Penn got out of there, so they're literally going to turn Barstool Sportsbook into ESPN Bet. Penn is partnered up with ESPN.
Tell you what, that man knows business. I'll give him that. Say what you want about him.
I know, right?
Who would have thought a bunch of college jackass friends talking sports in a room would turn into that company?
I know, right? It's crazy.
And we've all done that.
Yeah. No way Diaz is going to keep this on the feet for a minute like he did for a couple minutes like he did in the.
He better not.
Yeah, because this is what we talked about with Diaz. His strike defense is terrible.
Yeah. Shoot. Oh, what an idiot. I don't like this swinging shit. Ooh, good right hand. Oh.
Oh, he left himself open for that.
Yeah.
Come on, Diaz, get him down and work on him.
Come on. That was an interesting endeavor.
That was weird.
Yeah,
it's weird because this isn't where Borjas wants to be. So Borjas is probably just going to want to get up.
Yeah, I don't know. You would think it would behoove him to do so, but it seems like he's kind of content here.
Okay, now you got a round and now you got half a round to work.
He better do some serious damage. I'm concerned in the third here.
Well, Borjas is definitely getting more tired. Like you can see him starting to breathe heavy and.
Come on, step over. I'll be honest, I hate to say it, but if I'm the referee, I'm thinking of standing him up.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, Diaz is working though.
He's working. He's not going nowhere.
Yeah.
See, now you got something going on. Oh, boy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Diaz might be tired.
He certainly does look it. And he just doesn't see that right hand from Borjas at
No,
all.
he doesn't see it at all.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm a little worried about this one, Jim.
Me too. It's a classic. It's a classic, but it's not looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if Borjas has the power to finish him either, though.
I know. Oh man, I am worried.
Well, worst case is we
This
get it out
could
of the
take
way.
this could take both of my plays out in one fell swoop.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I don't understand why Diaz just doesn't shoot from the very beginning of the round. Like you can't sit there and take punishment like that.
Submissions are fine. They'll get you in the UFC too.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have to get a knockout. But he just does not see that right hand coming at all. I think it's safe to say if this goes to decision, you're not looking at contracts at either of these guys.
No, no.
Yeah, leg kick's not the best idea.
I know. It's bad.
It's a bad game plan. It's a bad game plan. This is not the relentless grappler that we thought we were going to see.
No, this is not. This is
This is a jiu-jitsu guy who's shooting for a knockout for some reason.
yeah.
Oof.
I mean, I got to hope for honestly a Boris
Somebody,
knockout or something because Diaz isn't going to win this. Got salvage
Nope.
the night with a finish here. All right, you got to work.
Better freaking work. I mean, he's got to dominate this last 3 minutes to win this fight. And I seriously doubt, based off damage. Get him off the fence.
Yeah, that's Boras is just. Oh, that was big. He just locked up both of those legs. Oh, get off your ass with the back of the head, please thing. Jeez.
Okay. We are in trouble. Okay.
Come on, Diaz.
Step over. Get your
Seriously.
left leg over. It's right there. Step over. God, it even looks like Diaz
Man.
is lost. Ridiculous. Oh.
Oh, this is not looking good, Jimbo.
Not a good start, buddy.
No, no.
This is not what we saw on tape
No, it really
kind of
isn't.
fight.
It really isn't.
And yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know
Yeah.
who this Diaz is that you have fighting. in
Certainly
here.
isn't the guy we watched on film. My
Yes,
God.
this must be his brother, his twin. That's 3-11. Knock him out and salvage something.
Come on, Borjas, knock him out. That's like our only shot here to salvage this fight.
Throw an uppercut, for God's sake.
Oh my God.
God.
We're 0-2 to start off Dana White Contender Series, Jim. Sorry, guys. That's just terrible. That is just terrible on my part.
Put your hands down, Diaz. I saw the same thing you saw. No, I saw the same thing you saw. Sometimes when the fighter doesn't show up, what are you supposed to do? There was nothing in Borjas's film to tell me that he was going to be able to fight a takedown.
Borjas by decision. What was that? 15-1? 20-1?
All right. Pee break already.
The gambling gods have clearly told me to calm down and not have too much fun watching Dana White Contender Series. And we're off and running. Thanks for joining us, everybody. You're welcome. Glad I put all that work into Jesus Christ. All right. Well, there was a parlay buster for everybody. Everybody in the world was on Diaz. Hmm. Crazy. The one worry about Diaz was the striking defense, and it was on full display. Good Lord.
Ugh.
That is, I got to tell you, man. Like we talked about Diaz having bad strike defense. That was horrific. I mean, that was just that was terrible.
His cardio failed him. Well, he couldn't
Everything
like
failed.
in his other fights we saw. He was relentless
Yep.
when he got his hands on you and
Yep.
moved and transitioned from position to position. It's like his gas tank filled him. A huge adrenaline dump. Had to be.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin will be a last minute replacement somewhere and we'll get to fade him. So think about it that way.
It's a good point.
Man.
All right. Up next.
So-
On to the next one.
So no bad motherfucker, right? Got to be a finish, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't count.
All right. And this next fight, we had no idea what to do on. So it should be interesting.
Yeah, right.
Hmm. This is where Fabiano really
This is where he made his
name,
money.
right? So, okay. So your strong read was I rewatched the Contender Series video today.
Don't pay attention to my strong reads. I am done
Stop.
for the night on strong reads. That is it. I I could not have been more wrong on that one.
I think the whole world was wrong. Biggest favorite on the card, by the way.
Yeah.
Biggest favorite on the card. Parlays are done
Yep.
for the evening. Everybody's done. But your big take was that Nolan doesn't go the distance. That's what you said about that fight.
What's that?
That the Nolan fight doesn't go the distance.
I don't know. I think it's pretty close because Grad is a veteran.
Mm. Well, good thing you hedged, Hector. That was a smart play at that number. Yeah, he's a character with that tattoo, huh?
Who, Talbott?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty fun to watch.
I mean, you heard people describe his striking as Sean O'Malley-esque, right?
Yeah, he's tall, got curly hair. It's a
That's
natural.
what I'm wondering is
It's a
what's the
natural
yeah,
transition, or it's a natural comparison. Boy, that's not a good look for Titan FC, huh? That's your champion
Yeah.
right there. Just got steamrolled.
I must have been mistaken. It's amazing how many promotions there are now compared to a couple years ago.
What, Masvidal's got one, Faber's
Ah,
got one. I mean, you got fighters with their own promotion.
There's Eagle. There's just endless.
Yeah.
And there's also a lot of local promotions put on by really bad fighters too.
Yeah.
Like even fighters that have a really bad career
Yeah.
have local promotions in like the middle of Iowa. Was the record on returning fighters a good thing? I don't remember from last year.
It depends if they set them up with. It depends if they like them and then they set them up with somebody that they can beat. Then
Because
yeah,
wasn't
Anthony Pettis
Pogues?
won.
Pogues was a 2-time, right?
Yeah, like some of these guys, if they come in short notice, and they just get beat, they'll give them another shot. I mean, a lot of it depends on how like they just cut what's his name from UFC for being an asshole to all the crew members and stuff. And what I see, Jose Johnson's got a fight. He's fighting Blackshear this Saturday, but the rumor was he was just an asshole to everybody, so they didn't want to deal with him. Like, so if you're a likable person and you put on a decent show, I think you're.
Gianni said under, didn't he here?
Yeah, I think so.
Bold pick. This has the potential to be a car crash. I'll give him that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, let's hope it's more exciting at least, huh? Let's go. Gianna's bet is Reyes Cortez.
That's great. We talk about unders, and the very first fight goes the distance in kind of a snooze fest. Jesus.
I think Gianni took over too, didn't he? Or was that
He
a
didn't
different
go
fight?
the distance. He took over rounds, so a
Yeah.
little bit different. But
How does that's the worst. First fight of the night. That's the worst. First
I know,
bet of the
right?
night. Oh, it's just all right. Here we go.
So, sir, what tattoo would you like? Darkest circle you got, right below the boobs. Right below.
You know in the cartoons when they get shot with a bullet and it leaves a perfect hole? Just want that
Right?
right here. And then out the back too, so it looks like it's really a hole. That'll get him.
All right. Let's watch this one and then get back in the game here, kids.
Yeah. I like that color combination on the ring girl.
Yeah.
That's nice. Trying to be positive.
No problem, John. Baseball's been good to us.
Oh boy. I got something interesting to say about baseball after this fight. They're swinging.
Isn't it amazing how much more crisp the striking looks in this fight than it did in the previous one? Jesus Christ. I mean, even Borjas looks like a chump, you know,
Yeah.
compared to these guys.
Oh, you put either of these guys against the other two, I feel like they'd kill them. Fucking kill them. Talbott really stalking him. No.
Yeah, Cortez is on his back foot. He's going to have to do something to push for. I
Yeah.
like the leg kicks. I know Talbot's checked some of them, but they still are landing.
That length is a problem. It's starting to show it. The thing is, too, I don't know if Cortez has the power to knock him out. He's going to have to land something really clean.
Yeah. No, this is interesting because I
Yeah.
have noticed that Talbot he can be wrestled and grappled with.
It's amazing. You watch guys like this. And you watch Alex Volkanovski when someone gets their hands on him. How
Right?
he just attacks their hands instantly.
Yeah.
Just peels them off like they're not even there. Yeah, I think I like Talbot in this.
Talbot's looking good, and his cardio has looked fine.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Cortez is going to slow actually at this pace. He was taking some breaths after they separated on that takedown. Wow. Ooh. That was a nasty check on that leg kick by Talbot.
Ooh, and then
Mm-hmm.
he landed a good body kick, but Cortez can't get him down. The size is too much.
Mm-hmm.
You can see. I mean, look where their hips are.
Yeah.
When he grabs around the back, he has absolutely no leverage.
And he's getting pieced up in the stand-up now.
Yeah.
Towards the end there. I don't think he won against the fence, but he did not win any of the distance striking. He's getting walked down. That head kick from Talbott, even though he's blocking it,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Wicked.
it's strong. It's strong. It's strong.
I love when both gunners are like, he's tired.
Yeah, they're both tired, coach. It's a
Right?
5-minute fist fight.
It's a 5-minute fist fight.
I love that bit on Joe Rogan when he talks about street fighting. He goes, if you have good defense and you just cover up for 30 seconds, most guys are tired. They're like, now we're gonna fight.
That's great.
It's a great
That's
take
great.
on it. Mm-hmm. Just let him swing, shell up.
Just shell up.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
He's got a really good point because you get some guy who smokes 2 packs a day and is drunk at a bar.
Oh, yeah.
Throw punches for 30 seconds. Oh.
So live lines has Talbott minus 148.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good right hand. Good. Yeah, I think I get what you're saying about Talbott. Like, he's a character. He's marketable.
Yeah, his height, his length is a real problem.
Mm-hmm. It's got that cool circle tattoo.
Yeah, it's all marketable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think Talbott won the first round. I think.
Yeah, I think he's winning this one too. That length is just a problem. Talbot's got a really nice educated jab. He's starting a lot of his combos off that jab.
Mm-hmm. Is he starting to slow down a little bit though, Talbott?
Talbott, he might. I think he's swinging a little harder, slowing him down. This is not what you want in a close round.
No. But Cortez is not doing anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's pushing up and he's getting a little breather, but that's about it.
Yeah. Oof. Oh, good left hook.
Yeah, he torched him on that one. Talbot's pulling away.
He's really flowing with these combinations now.
Yeah.
I like how nothing's getting repeated though. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's no pattern to his striking, which is that's pretty high level stuff to not repeat.
Yeah, Talbot's down him. Cortez is on the back foot, and I think he's kind of lost his ability to finish. Like, I don't think he has the power. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind anything if there's
Yeah, I think you're
value to
getting.
be had there.
What's the live lines? I think we just missed the window. That's minus 425.
Oh, wow.
That was awesome.
That was fucking awesome.
That was awesome.
Boy, finish him here and make a statement, man. You've done everything you got to do so far, except just get the finish and you're in.
Yeah, this is Talbott's, man.
Oh, that body kick. Oh. Man, high kick hit on this.
Cortez is starting to run backwards and
Don't get sloppy and get taken down now. Come on. There you go. Oh, burn that energy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, minus 920. I was just getting ready to say you could probably use this as a parlay piece live, but then it jumped to minus 920.
Oh, nice. Oh my God.
Talbot just busted him wide open with
Oh
that knee.
yeah.
Look at his eye.
He's in
Left
trouble.
eye.
5 more minutes. I'm trying to slow my brain. It's bouncing off the inside of my skull, coach.
Don't you worry. The brain's a little bit slow now.
You know they're showing Tracy Cortez right at the end of this fight, right?
Yeah, they showed her before, but dude, that cut is gnarly. Holy cow.
Oh, that knee was
So
wicked,
guys,
man.
if you got the Dana White Contender Series picks, I'm gonna attach at least one more play to it. It's trash. I've got a couple more plays coming out tomorrow. We got parlay pieces galore. I don't know if you noticed the BC Lions lost last week. Wouldn't it be great if they played the Edmonton Elks this week? Oh wait, they do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're going to be a parlay piece this week, but they're going to be a parlay piece this week.
It's chalky parlay pieces galore the second half of this week.
I have a few that I like in UFC. I'm a little gun shy, but
it's one of those cards where, man, if it goes well, it could go fantastic.
Well, the UFC, they have a bunch of guys that if they lose their next fight, they get cut. There's like 3 of them this week.
Yeah.
Dawkins, Bays, and Pickett. Like if any of those guys lose, they're done. Who has it tied? What Twitter guy had it tied? What round did Cortez win?
It would have to be the first, but I don't think he won it.
Didn't see that one.
No. Oh,
that was really close to landing. Really close to landing.
You know he's gonna shoot, man. Throw that knee again. Look what it did.
You know what's interesting is Talbott actually is now turning his back when Cortez shoots because it's like he knows he's taller.
Yeah.
And he can just like shake him off.
Yeah, he just knows. Oh.
Talbott, don't get cocky.
What's the time? Oh, the cut. Stop it.
Dude, let him finish. For Christ's sake, there's 3 minutes left. It's not pouring into his eye. It's on the outside. Oh, man. It's got an opinion now.
Oh, fuck.
That.
You know what?
That was
Cortez,
clean.
There's no reason to keep fighting after this, Cortez. Just
that's what I do.
Save yourself.
It wasn't as bad as we thought, but it was the first part of his foot hit the hip, which probably saved Cortez from not being able to have kids later in life. Those 2 inches over to the side. Yikes.
Yeah, Nick, Saved by the Bell is right.
Saved by the balls.
We had 10 seconds at the end of round 2.
Cortez is milking this.
Oh, yeah.
This is like.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard of a hit, buddy. Come on, we know that.
What's up, Rock? How are you? You wagered on Tom Nolan, minus 155. He fights 2 fights from now.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll let you know how he does. He's minus 180 now.
Coming in. Beat the line.
Oh, okay. That angle makes it look way worse. That second angle's a little different.
He gets hit. I take about 4 more of those before I want that cut over my eye.
Yeah.
Take the full 5 minutes. There's the coaching, Andy.
Smart. I never understand why guys don't take a lot more time.
Mm-hmm.
It blows my mind.
Well, there's also a point where you take too much time.
Yeah, that's true. And you let the other guy recover as well. But
like, if you go back into it, I mean, I've been kicked in the nuts plenty of times.
Yeah,
in my competitive career, and if you take too much, you almost want to like start while it still hurts a little bit, like just a little bit where you're a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If after that the adrenaline kind of comes down from it and you start slow.
Yeah.
Talbott's like, come on. It's got to be hard to take 5 minutes as a fighter, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of a sudden, he has the energy for a takedown.
Right? This is a really good fight from both guys, but Talbott just looks incredible.
Oh,
And a beautiful knee.
Yeah, he looks great. He looks great. We could he could work on that striking defense a little bit. But offensively, he looks fantastic.
What's up, Luan?
You know, Talbot's smart though. This is earning him a contract.
Yeah, it's a really good performance. It's
You know?
he's not getting the finish, but Cortez is tough as hell, and Talbot just looks great.
Yeah. If he
They're
cruises
for sure putting him in the UFC.
Mhm.
Dana White ain't letting him go to somewhere else.
Great takedown defense. Good balance.
Wow, 2 fights going the distance, man. To start off Contender
Jeez.
Series. Yikes. No, Bob, we have a lot of parlay pieces that I will take a moment to review and I will attach to the pack. So like it's probably going to be like maybe a golf parlay with CFL or a UFC play for this. It'll be another play because I don't want to go out 0-2 on that fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
On the biggest favorite on the fucking card, who apparently is one of the worst fighters on the card too.
Yep. Us
Yeah.
and the rest of the world.
Oh, I'm going on Twitter.
We're not an island.
I'm going on Twitter. It honestly it honestly wouldn't surprise me if they just told Diaz, "Hey, could you go out and lose by decision? That way that we get off to a great start." Because that was, I mean, biggest favorite on the card. I guess it's an obvious pick, but the Diaz we saw tonight does not match the Diaz we saw in on the film. I don't know what that was. I seriously don't know what that was.
If you guys have a second and you're not doing anything, look up his other fights.
You're gonna be like, "Who's that pit bull? Who's that? Who's that?" Like,
well, a totally different person. Wow, they all gave Cortez that first round. Good fight.
Really good fight.
So I'd like to talk about something positive regarding baseball.
Okay.
So baseball specifically, I would bet the Yankees all the time because they were my team. I got slaughtered in baseball. I've never had a baseball winning season. So I was thinking about this yesterday, just looking at the baseball plays. I have already made more money and not lost as much money with this strategy of playing baseball. So I tip my cap to you guys as far as your strategies with baseball. If half the damn betting community would listen to the way you guys bet baseball, my God, would their results be 180 degrees from what they are.
What I love about our baseball betting strategy, the number one thing that I love is you're not going to get smoked.
Yeah.
With our strategy, we're not going on a 1-10 run. It's impossible. Like
It is.
So you just manage when you go on a little bit of a losing streak. Yeah, dude, we are number one on wager talking winning percentage. Number one. Now we play our plays at like 1% and 2%. So we're never going to be the top of the units because there's so many people that play baseball. It just takes 1 or 2 or 3 guys that play everything at 4% that have a good year. But I love that we're top of winning percentage.
Oh.
That makes me proud.
Well, in 180 something game season, winning percentage is everything.
Yeah.
It's not a 17 game season like the NFL.
It's a 17-month season.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
And just what you have with all-star breaks and trade deadlines. Baseball at the trade deadline. Teams look drastically different.
Yeah, and that's what we love.
Yeah.
And
it's just been really good to not worry about baseball. So again, tip my cap to you guys.
Yeah, Rock, we can talk about Baja Mondays. You know what? I got to tell you, I don't think it was as much Baja Mondays. I think it was just that Ludovic Klein, that was the best he's ever looked, ever. And not only was it the best he's ever looked, it wasn't even close. Like, not even close. That was the best Klein had looked. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I went back and watched Baja Mundez's fight against Trey Ogden. And he looked the same. It was just, Klein was just really good. Go back and watch. Who did Klein fight last before him?
Jai Herbert. He looked terrible.
Yeah, looked freaking horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, Rock, I don't know if he didn't use his height or reach advantage, but Ludovic just muscled through it and took him down and didn't get tired. That's what was bonkers. Was Klein looked incredible. I'm not really sure Baja Mondays did anything wrong, but man, I hope we get a cake matchup with Baja Mondays on his next fight. Taking that guy off a loss.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, Caio, Machado, and Kevin Szaflarski. So, man, Szaflarski's down to minus 175. It's like, do they know something that we don't?
Here, like them in round 2 and 3. If it gets
here's what I'm hoping here, guys. I'm hoping Machado looks good in round 1 and can't get the job done. That's what I'm hoping. Because I will absolutely be betting on Szaflarski if we see that Machado starts slowing down. So
I'm going to try the Billy. I decided this earlier today. I'm going to try round 2 and round 3. Really small number, but it's 550 and 1100. If it doesn't end in round 1, I don't see how either of these guys has the cardio. We know nothing about Machado.
Well,
after that,
I could see Machado blowing his wad in the first round and being so tired that he just crumbles and it's over. Like what happened with Jimmy Lawson against Come On, Carl.
Ooh, talk about a gassing. That was one of the quickest gasses ever. You knew like 45 seconds into that fight that he was tired.
Yeah.
Covered in sweat. Just covered.
It's terrible.
45 seconds.
I've started writing articles for Fansided. We got over our initial little
good.
Little snafu.
Good.
Oh, Johnny's up.
It's interesting that the line has been progressively moving, and he says that now. Because there had to be some pretty respected bets on Szaflarski.
So so Szaflarski by finish. So KO or decision is minus 110. You can get him inside the distance at plus 140.
I like it.
Szaflarski. Look at that big old grizzly bear.
I like it. Play it small. God,
I'm hoping for the perfect live line That's what I'm hoping for
Yeah.
on this one. A little gun shy. We had a great week last week. So
But
we're up yesterday. I cost us units today. God, man, I got to get my act together, man.
listen, if I'm seeing the same thing that you're seeing, you can't put it all on yourself.
Well, it's one of the reasons why I love having a team.
Yeah.
So I love having Steve's input and Dan's input, Nathan's input, and Corbin's input, because very rarely are we all going to be terrible in 1 week. So
Yeah.
because if we are, look out.
I got
Because if we are so fucked. If we have 5 of us that are having a bad week,
I'll make you a deal.
Yeah.
I won't play any plays for 7 days, so you win 36 units. How about that?
No, seriously, it's why I just tell people you need all access. You need access to all of our plays. My most, honestly, what I'm most proud at Wager Talk is not introducing props to Wager Talk. It's building the group of people that we have. It's building the team. I am so proud of the team that we have, because nobody else does that, and that's what I'm most proud of.
It's pretty awesome. No, it is. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And
when
like
you can come here and go 2-1 in lacrosse, and 8-1 in baseball, and you can hit a UFC golf cross sport parlay, like I'm fine for the week. So yeah. Big week last week. We were up 2.5 units yesterday. So, oh, and by the way, if anybody played I hope all y'all were able to somehow get the Women's World Cup, the under the 175.5. Bro,
you're so set.
It's
like at this point, it's just give me my money now. Why do we?
Yeah, they would have. Yeah, like I said, they would have to come out with weapons to throw the red cards. I think we got like 8 games left. I think they would need like 60 some odd cards. So
they would suspend play because of the violence that was going on the field for them to get that many.
And the ref has red carded the country of Colombia.
They all come out sniffing cocaine.
No wonder they were so fast in the semis.
The shots were all going really high and wide, but man, can they run.
Look at Machado, the smiling guy, man. I kind of like him.
Yeah, I don't like when you like people, because they usually win when you like the goofballs, and I want them to lose. Like
I know. I know what you're saying. He is a goofball, but
how about him on Slap Fight, huh? Azil.
I know, right? We got Slap. We can bet on Slap Fight tomorrow.
Yeah.
I felt bad about the cards prop, because Corbin had it over in England, and he was like, "Can you check to make sure you have it?" I go on DraftKings and I see I have it.
Yeah.
And then it turns out other states didn't have it.
What? Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah. So we put it out, and several people reached out and were like, "I don't have it." And it was like, "What do you mean you don't have it?" I'm looking at it on DraftKings. So it's like, take a picture. And sure enough, they did not have that prop in some states. So I felt terrible that, because I'm telling you, me and Corbin did our diligence. Corbin sent me that message this morning. That morning, we spent 2 hours researching that play. We were like, "What are we missing?" And then he checked his books. He's like, "I got it." I'm like, "I got it on DraftKings. Let's fire away." And how am I supposed to know that they didn't have it in fucking Michigan, or whatever? So,
but when you see something like that, you have to get it out to the people that can get it. That's not your responsibility. It just sucks.
It just
sucks.
Tough situation.
It's happened to me in New Jersey.
Yeah,
it's happened to me a lot. Not till Bet365 became popular, we could get nothing special here.
Look at Szaflarski. Jesus Christ, man! He's got a wedgie. He's got Dunlap syndrome.
He's a hairy bag of cottage cheese.
Jesus, mother of God! Look at this. You thought I was joking when you said he's like Martin Budai, and I'm like, yeah, without the figure. Look at that, just big Polish brawling bastard, man. He's got man boobs.
Him versus Martin Budai. What a matchup that would be.
Just
It'd be like two Sasquatches wrestling each other.
Seriously, no, you're not kidding. Do you remember the Dunlap syndrome from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
No.
So you watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Will Smith, he was like, he told the family, he's like, oh, did you guys hear about the bad doctor's report on Uncle Phil? He's got Dunlap syndrome. Like, Dunlap syndrome, what's that? And he's like, his belly done lapped over his belt. It's the corniest, funniest.
That's good.
All right, Jim, do you have anything here?
I have Szaflarski in round 2 and round 3. Very, very small. Very, very small.
All right. Well, I'm turning on the live lines. Here
we're looking to bet. Yeah, we're looking to bet Szaflarski if he gets to round 2 here.
And we're hoping Machado gasses. That's for me. That's the key. We want Machado. Mm-hmm. We know he's going to come out strong in the first round here. We know he's going to come out fast. He's going to throw. But we know Kevin loves the clinch, and we know Machado has just not had fights that have gone very long. So expect a big start for Machado.
Yeah, I don't know about Kevin here.
Well,
this is something.
Machado's beating a 44-year-old and a 54-year-old. Yeah. I don't think he's beating a grizzly bear.
Boy, I tell you, this heavyweight division really just getting some specimens.
Yeah, we get to watch Jamal Pogues versus one of these guys. We get more Josh Parisian fights.
Mm-hmm.
I got to tell you, Machado's best strikes are those leg kicks.
Yeah.
That's his most effective. Those lazy overhand rights aren't going to do shit to Szaflarski. They're just not. But those leg kicks, those are going to.
Yeah, they'll add up.
All right, here comes the clinch from Kevin. This is where Kevin wants to live in this fight.
Mm-hmm. You can see where every single punch has hit Kevin. He's so pasty. He's got knuckle marks all over him.
Is that a bruise on the middle of his back? No, that one of the spotlights shined a little bright on him and burned him instantly.
This is going to be where it gets interesting right here.
Yeah, and this is where Machado's energy could get drained here. Mm-hmm. I mean, look at Szaflarski. Is like his underwear is hanging out of his shorts. He's just, a Polish slob.
Yeah, for real. He's got no ass.
No, and he walked out to the ring like that. It wasn't like it happened on a takedown. He's just like, yeah.
He looks like he should be in Rough and Rowdy.
I'm getting really close to pulling the trigger on a Kevin Szaflarski live line because Machado is using a lot of energy and it ain't going well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the end of this round, though. Let's be patient here.
Still coming down.
Stay busy, Mike. Bro, wait till you see round 3 with these guys.
Yeah. This is a phonetic pace for these two fighters right here. I don't think Kevin's throwing a punch up against the fence. Just leaning on him.
Yeah, it's not a good look, and the odds actually have Machado as a little bit of the favorite, probably because of that, but yeah, Kevin's got it. Machado just jumped to a big favorite.
Yep. Off a separation, he jumped to a favorite.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I expected though, because Machado starts off strong. So I mean, Machado's going to win this round.
Yeah, let's wait it out. Okay. Good check. That winging left hand.
Feel the breeze from here.
Oh.
Here's the thing. Szaflarski's fighting style is horrible for this event.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he's nearly as tired, though.
And Szaflarski looks tired.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seriously.
Let's see what happens in the second here. I will say your over is screaming.
Yeah.
He said he called this one.
Yeah, they ain't let you take live overs. They locked those lines. Damn it. Otherwise, your boy was lining up a massive live wager. Damn.
What's Kevin's corner saying? Do something?
Anything.
Like
Just try
nothing.
anything.
Nothing.
Yeah, Machado looks way fresher. Like, way fresher.
Machado?
I'm sorry, Machado looks fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Szaflarski is it's minus 345 if you guys want to lock something in, man, on Machado. Like Szaflarski doesn't look like he's going to be able to win any round.
I don't think he is going to do anything.
No, he's not going to do anything. Machado's won the first round, and he's well on his way to winning this round. I know it's early, but here comes goofy ass smiling.
Yeah. Smiling showboat for 10 minutes now. Has he landed anything?
No, they said Szaflarski landed one significant strike in the first round. And you know me, I hate MMA stats, but I didn't see a significant strike. So
there's one. He's good for another round.
There you go. Yeah, he landed his quota.
Jesus.
Oh, great shot.
Get your hands on him, you big idiot. Come on.
I told y'all this was going to be low level. Nice takedown, Szaflarski. What was that? What was that? He couldn't have taken down a three-legged dog with that. What was he doing? Jim.
He looked like he was trying to pick up a ping pong ball bouncing off the floor. We've all done that.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Look at him press here. Look at him press.
Yeah,
Are we seeing Machado get tired here?
No, but Machado's already done way
I
more
know.
damage in this. That's the thing. Like if Szaflarski holds him here, it's not gonna equate to a winning round because
Oh no, he's got
not
to
doing
take him
any
down and get on top.
damage whatsoever.
It's a hug fest. Death by cuddles.
It looked like he was picking up a bouncing ping pong ball. Yes, it did. Jesus Christ. I mean, if you're Dana White, it's tough. I mean, these are your heavyweight prospects.
Oh, it's sad. It's so
sad. Think about it.
Oh my God. Fall down so we can get to Tom Nolan, will you?
Seriously.
Enough of this.
Dude, Dana White is in the back telling Nolan and like you motherfuckers better end this. We better have a finish.
Yeah. You think he knows he's in a fight now? Like he can start fighting?
Yeah, I mean, what's Machado supposed to do here when you're fighting a guy like this? Like, he's throwing punches. He's the more active fighter. What was he supposed to do? Like, try and go for the knockout and gas himself and cost him the win? Like,
I don't think
what
he's got any gas left at all.
No, I mean he's still throwing.
Ooh, backed him up there. There you go, Kevin. See what happens when you punch the other guy in the face? See how fighting works? Okay.
I should have taken the over on this one. I predict this to be a sloppy, low-level fucking heavyweight. God damn it.
You did predict this one. Well, there's no point in watching the Josh Parisian fight this weekend because this is exactly what it's going to look like.
Is that the sleeper no-brainer bet? I was looking over everything and I was like,
over Parisian?
Because let's be honest, Fremd over Pickett is an obvious spot. Roundtree over Dawkins to me is an obvious spot. I get that. Okay, Dawkins is dropping down, which is like, oh, he won't get hit by guys like Rosenstrike.
Doesn't matter.
He's also going to be slow as fuck. I mean,
he's going to be slow as fuck. We just saw that with Tanner Bozer.
Yeah.
Remember Tanner was this quicker heavyweight?
Yeah.
He dropped down and he is not faster than anybody anymore.
No. So that one is, and then what was the other one? Well, I will tell you my favorite parlay piece is Marcus McGee over JP Bays. That's my favorite.
I agree. That's the first one that I watched JP Bays against not Randy Brown.
Cody Durden.
No, who's the other one that he fought? Not Randy
Montel.
Brown. Yes. And I don't know how Montel didn't finish him.
I don't either. But Marcus McGee's too good. He's going to be
strong.
Yeah.
He's freaking strong.
Yeah. But I was going through everything. Then I was like, I watched the film and I was like, is Martin Budai like the one we're sleeping on? Like, how does he lose to Parisian? His striking is just so much better.
He doesn't do anything great. That's why. And he's kind of a punching bag. But Josh Parisian's got pillow fists.
That's what I mean. Parisian's even worse of a punching bag.
Oh, yeah. And if he gets on top of Parisian, I think it's over.
Yeah, it just the speed of his strikes. Budai's going to land the better strikes, and Parisian's not going to.
Oh,
there you go, Kevin. Good takedown.
Seriously, Dana, where the fuck did you get these two guys? Really? You're telling me there's not two better heavyweights out there than these two for the
Not from
show?
Poland.
Oh,
Gotta agree with you, Vito. I like. I've heard the argument. Well, Dawkins may work the wrestling. It's like, really? Is he?
he's going to start out punching. He does it every fight. Flash knockout. I can just see the discussion now at the end. Dana, normally I like to sign guys off and finish, but we need heavyweights. So
Machado's fine. He's
Machado, get
actually
up
looked.
here.
His cardio's fine. He looks. He could be in UFC to fight some of these guys.
Oh, he could. He'd probably lose, but he could most certainly hang with the bottom of the division. It's
Yeah.
horrible. It blows my mind how far that division has fallen.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Ooh, good shots.
119
Oh, come on, end
total
him.
strikes.
End him. End him. Make it over. Come on, ref.
Oh,
Don't-
for Christ's
come
sake,
on.
Tignoni. God. This guy.
We finally saw some action and he called timeout.
Right? Slate protein drink.
Any product that partners with any organization is just trash.
Mhm.
There's nothing that's good.
Easy there, Sanko. If Machado has a head kick, there's 30 seconds left in a 3-round heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
I don't think a head kick's coming.
Not everybody's a 125-pound woman.
Like,
Don't think they have the gas. Just a hunch. Yeah. He's got his hands on his hips like this, and she's like, if they had a head kick in him.
if Machado had a spinning heel kick off the fence, this would be the time to use it. Oh, he had a flying knee. Dude, that's an ass
Did he,
whooping
though?
by Machado. That's a great performance from Machado. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah. Kevin is not ready. It's almost a little bit of shell shock as well.
Yeah, that's a long fight camp and a long ways from Poland to get your ass whooped and not throw any punches.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just terrible.
That welt on the inside of his leg. Oof.
All right.
Action time.
All right, so where have our predictions gone wrong? The first fight was a disaster. Wrong on every single level. Second one, we were pretty good on Talbott. I thought Cortez would be more game, but that goes the distance. This one, we were right, low level. We were wrong that Machado did not gas, that Kevin did.
Yes. Where our predictions
So
are
now it's
going
Nolan and
wrong.
Grad. I'm thinking about taking the over 1.5, man. I really am.
If you're gonna ride a trend, I still have a parlay with the last two not to go, so
Okay,
I'm sitting on that just to sit on it. I'm not
sure, I get
adding
it.
anything. I don't know, man. It's been, and I felt the same way about UFC. I really was very confident, and it's like we're missing the obvious plays. And I don't think we're
Well,
getting too cute, but
the obvious play killed everybody in the first fight.
yeah,
I mean, that was Diaz put on a bed shitting like no other.
yeah, but I don't think you can handicap for that though.
No, I know what you're
Like we
saying.
really, and I'm not just saying this trying to toot anybody's horn, but like when you look at his tape, that fight doesn't make sense. It's just, and you can't
Makes no
predict when a
sense.
guy's just not going to show up.
Yeah,
Like we've seen the
for a
greatest
chance
do
to
that.
make the UFC.
Yeah, you think you'd be like, I've got to be on my shit, like.
Yeah,
But I get, and coming out of the organization he did, being a champion, blah blah blah, goes on and on and on and on. Everything pointed towards that being a smart play. Yeah, I think it's just been a wonky couple of events.
I'm gonna wait and try and live bet. Me personally, on my bankroll, I've live bet minus 300 in the last two fights. They've cashed, chipping away.
Mhm.
I would not recommend it for people. I don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, I just want unders here. If unders come through, I'll salvage the night, limit the losses,
Yeah.
and then we move on to the weekend and just deal with it.
Yeah, losses are going to come. It's okay.
All right.
You just have to manage them. So,
And if you have under 175.5, you have some money coming your way. So
right.
everything's okay in the world right now. Baseball players are all still alive. So see what happens there. See, old, just remember, keep calm, you know? It's the biggest thing.
That talk that Ralph Michaels did about the months was amazing. That
It was
was
good.
that changed the way I looked at some things. I mean,
Mhm.
that was wild.
And if
Just
you want to break it
wild.
down, it's crazy that it's half a year. It's a little bit more than half a year. So what's a bad week?
I know.
It's nothing.
So here was the talk that Ralph did on Wager Talk today.
Yeah.
So if
You
you hit
explain that to them.
60% of your bets, you're the best. Yeah, like you're just the best gambler in the world. Like within a couple years, you're gonna be like, the road to millions will last only a couple years. So Ralph was talking about it on Wager Talk today, and he was like, think about it. If you hit 60% of your bets, you're the best in the world. That's only 7.2 months of profit in a year. So if you have 7.2 months of profit, you're the best in the world. But that means you also have 4.8 of losing. It's like that's what it takes to be the best. And that is absolutely bonkers when you put it that way. Just bonkers. So I will absolutely never forget that. 60% makes you the best in the world, but that means you're only going to win 7.2 months out of the year. Yikes. The Peruvians are undefeated this year. I like it, my guy. So you like Almeida? I got to tell you, my guy. It's contrarian, which has been the way to play the fights tonight. So absolutely. All right, I'm having the live lines open on this one. Although I'm not really sure what I'm looking for here. I like both these guys. Both these guys are. Well, Reyes is kind of in a league all of its own, so I get it. But yeah, I understand.
Yeah, that was a great breakdown that he did. Nolan. So I was thinking, I think we need to poke holes more.
Okay.
I don't think we're poking enough holes. I think we were on a good run. Me personally, I was on a really good run. Probably top 3 best 2 weeks in MMA I've ever had.
Okay.
And I think I didn't poke enough holes in my picks. Sandhagen, by the way, tearing his tricep in the first round. I think if he's got 2 good arms, he probably submits Font at some point in the fight.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly,
So,
we're lucky that he won, because if
yeah,
Font had takedown defense, Font keeps him on the feet and
fucked.
probably lights him up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I was lights out in the first half of the year, and I've been shit.
Yeah.
It's just not. Yeah, it's not been great.
Well, be Tom Nolan. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Be Tom Nolan. But like I appreciate when I'll give my flowers to Nathan. Nathan's so good at poking holes in
Does a great job
picks.
at that.
He does. He always throws that, but what if? And even if it's a play I'm really confident on, it makes me nervous because there's so many times where I'm like, damn it, he was right.
Yeah.
He's really, really good at it.
Listen, the lack of striking defense from Diaz was to poke the hole in the first, but his grappling was it was terrible. His takedowns and grappling was awful. Like it was not what we saw.
I don't think you can beat yourself up on that play. Look, there's plays that are just bad.
Yeah.
That is every piece of research you do, all the time you take, and then it just doesn't show up that day.
Yeah.
That simple. Here's the guy we're talking about already. Francis Marshall. It's a prime example. His debut, he just didn't show up. And then in the second and third, we saw the fighter that we thought we were going to get out the gate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just think that Diaz fight is the epitome of that.
Yeah. I like I love that Marshall Bulgarian fight to not go the distance.
I agree.
Bulgarian comes out like gangbusters. He's yet to have a fight go over 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's just it screams it. It screams it. And Marshall, if he comes out like he did, he's gonna get sparked in 3 minutes.
He'll get finished, but I actually think if Bulgarian comes out fast, that'll bring Francis into the fight. And if Bulgarian doesn't finish him in 3 minutes, I think Marshall pounds his head through the mat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love the Dobson and Nchukwi to start round 2. There's another great parlay piece. Those two guys are so low volume. Oh. They won't throw enough punches to knock the other one out.
Yeah.
That's
like time. We're going to see sweaty guys 2 minutes in.
Right?
Very, very sweaty guys 2 minutes in.
All right. So Tom Nolan, this is the guy we've been waiting to watch. Let's bring some excitement.
Yep. Boy, he's like Corey Sandhagen Jr.
It's a great call. Pasty white.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you see Corey's elbow?
No, I didn't. Is it all fucked up?
Oh, it's disgusting. His bicep is torn. I think his tricep is torn.
Oh,
his elbow's all swollen.
We won't see him for 9 months.
No.
We won't see him for 9 months. It's a 6-month recovery, and that's before he can actually start doing weights and shit.
He won't even be the alternate for the title fight.
All right, here we go.
Come on, Nolan.
And if Nolan starts off with a lot of punches and you're like, no way, this guy can keep up the pace. Oh, you are mistaken.
Oh,
Drilled him.
dude.
Grad is good on the mat though. Like I actually would think Nolan would want to get up from this. Unless he thinks he can land a bunch of ground and pound because he's taller, but I'm Nolan, I'd want to get up.
Yeah, I mean, that range on the feet is a big deal. Oh, that's not good. Damn.
That is so smart by
stand him
Nolan.
up. All right,
so
beautiful.
smart by Nolan.
Yeah. God, that body kick. Oh,
Grad's in a lot of trouble here.
yeah.
There it goes.
Oh,
Nolan with the
Beat Tom
KO.
Nolan. Beat Tom Nolan.
There it was.
Dude's a problem, man.
That was so smart to stand up. I mean, that was so smart.
Control chaos. The guy just lives in chaos if you watch all of his fights.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, halfway there. One more.
Bang.
Yeah, no, I want to see Grad again. It's a shame this is a bad knockout because I don't know if he can be back on this season.
No, that's too.
You know
that's
what I
too
mean?
big of a knockout.
See, his shorts fit.
Right?
And you know what? We missed that. No, that's like one of your. Remember, that's the one.
What?
When they come out with the shorts that don't fit, we're supposed to bet the other side.
It's true. It's true. You're right. You're right.
You've literally made money off of that in bare knuckle.
I have.
Bellator.
Bare knuckle is the best. Bare knuckle is the easiest. Yeah. His shorts are okay. By the way, finally we get the BMF.
Yeah.
Nolan, finally. We've gone this long. We barely have it.
My God. There you go, Rock. Paying bills already. Good man. Yeah, Grad is still hurting. That was a bad knockout.
Yeah, he's concussed for sure, man.
But
look at those eyes.
Move weight classes or something. I mean, Nolan's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a monster at this weight. I tell you what, that's one fight promotion I would love if they did a monthly show. Is this Australian League?
Mm-hmm.
If you could get a monthly show there, they just crank out great fighters.
Yeah, it's a legit league.
All right, bad motherfucker is Tom Nolan.
We only got one more fight.
So this is the other one that I really just don't see how it goes 3. And I think what you said about Fernando just really rings true, the size difference.
Yeah, to not go the distance, minus 235. Round totals. Under 2.5 is minus 160.
I'm not thinking 3 rounds, man. I mean, these are the real fights.
Mhm.
There's a reason why they're the last 2.
You're right.
It's not bad, man. All right, poke holes in it. Poke holes in the under 2.5.
Fernando gets him on the ground and holds him down.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, that's it. Almeida's got cardio on the feet. I guess they could stand there and strike and try and knock each other out, but Fernando's absolutely got cardio. He's got to finish in the round 4.
Yeah. Oh, he does. That's the only way I see it being an over is if it's Fernando just holding him down.
But he can't afford to do that, man.
Not now.
No, not after what they've seen. So the under 2.5, I think, is.
How pissed are you going to be if we bet this and lose it? Is minus 160 worth it?
I don't get that worked out, man.
Okay, good.
So we're up 68% on the year, Jim.
I'm just
okay.
doing this, man. I'm just doing this, man. That's it. That's it. Because I like it too. So I'm trying to find reasons.
Here's what I'm mad about the Victor Diaz fight. I pride myself on finding some of these plays that nobody else does. Mm-hmm. I'm really pissed that we lost on the play that everybody had. Everybody lost, and that drives me insane. It drives me nuts. I get like the public wins and Joe's square wins, but it just like it feels like such a setup. It's like, oh, everybody lost. And it was like, I hate being in that spot because that means I fell for the square play. Mm-hmm. Even though I looked at fucking so much film and came to the same conclusion. Hell, my video may have even like helped.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I get you. You don't want to be that guy that the beginning of the week places a bet alongside Joe Public and loves it all week and just can't believe that it loses.
Yeah, and
I know.
I listen, I do my research like immediately. So like when I had my plays, it was before everybody else was watching, and then you're stuck in that rut where you're like, oh fuck, I got the play that everybody else sees, which is it's fine, but
yeah,
there's a reason why this year we're not going to be like doing money line parlays with the Chiefs and the Eagles anymore.
I think
so
every time we talk about football, I'm getting excited about it.
Yeah. So listen, I think you can play the under here, under 2.5 at minus 160.
I did.
I think that's a play. Let's play it small and try and end up on a winning note here. So I will sprinkle this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I already have the fight not to go. So
okay,
I'd like to get a single bet on it. I think that's the best play in this fight. Rather than picking side. I will say after watching the warm up, I feel way better about Fernando.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just watch how many times they mention that he beat Pereira as he's walking out.
I don't know if they're going to do that.
Let's see. Oh, Hector, if you missed it, go back and watch it. When you get a minute. That was brutal. So I always wondered this. I know PFL's buying Bellator, and maybe that's why, but do you find it odd that Bellator and PFL are always on the same weeks?
It makes no sense. These guys are dipshits.
Aren't they morons?
I don't understand why you don't do Wednesday night fights.
Yeah.
Grab a day of the week that nobody else is doing it. Why do you have it on a weekend?
There's nothing
Contender
to
Series
do
is
on
brilliant
Wednesday.
to do this on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, even down, just have LFA on Wednesday. Have something on Thursday. Do it during the week.
Yeah, don't do Mondays because you're going to up against Monday Night Raw.
Mhm.
But after that, just grab a day of the week and just try and do it. Wednesdays would be perfect because you can do it throughout football season.
Yeah. Yeah. All year round.
Yeah.
Nothing interrupts you on a Wednesday.
Yeah, Corey, we one of the reasons why I think this won't go the distance, I just think Fernando takes it on the ground, uses the reach advantage to get it on the ground because he's fighting a kickboxer. He's used to fighting in those gloves. So I think Fernando wins. I think it's inside the distance by getting him on the ground. So
Yep.
I play the alternate round under 2.5. It's -160. A little teeny little sprinkle on that, but I do think Fernando wins.
Man. Oh, look at them throwing up that fight ends in the first 60 seconds.
In the first 60 seconds. Wow, I'd take that.
That still irks me to this day.
But
The Jordan Wright fight, I bet fight to end in 60 seconds and ended in 63 seconds.
That's bad. That's bad.
And it was a stupid number. Stupid number. There it is. I fought Alex Pereira 3 times. Yeah, well, you know what? And I think even Alex Pereira would say to you, these gloves are different, buddy. You just
Yeah.
got fucking smoked by Izzy, who doesn't knock anybody out.
Right.
God. Here's what's going to happen with Izzy. Here's my foresight. He's going to fight Duplessis.
Well, he's fighting Sean Strickland. They've already said they're doing that.
I knew it was in talks.
They're serious as shit.
How did I miss that one?
Unless it's a big setup and
maybe. All right, so say he beats Strickland. If Izzy fights Duplessis, he's probably going to knock him out.
someone's going to sleep in that fight.
Yeah. If he knocks him out, and whoever he fights next, they're going to bill him like some kind of big, gigantic power puncher again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, play Izzy by decision. When he fights somebody with a chin or striking defense. I think him versus Strickland's going to be more interesting than people think, though. I didn't know they were pushing forward. I thought it was just rumor. I didn't look deep into it.
Yeah, it's what they've been saying.
All right, Andy. The Cubs are making a comeback.
Why you got to be celebrating too early? What do you
I'm
mean?
not
What do you mean they're
celebrating.
making a comeback?
I'm not celebrating.
What is it? Okay, we'll take that home run. Top of the 8th. Need one more.
Mm-hmm. I feel real
Need
happy
one
with that.
more. One more to pull it out of our ass.
Mm-hmm.
I already said I regretted not playing the Dodgers and Diamondbacks. I think I'm probably glad I didn't play them because you know who else was a massive favorite was Red Sox, Royals. Royals are pounding Red Sox. Pounding.
They don't make the list.
No, you can't fade the Royals anymore. They
No.
were a go-to. You can, they're 15-42 on the road, and yet I can't bet against them. So, but no,
You got off the Royals at the perfect time. You jumped off the Royal train.
Thank you. The Dodgers though, Dodgers -1.5 at plus money against the Diamondbacks. It's a Tuesday. The Dodgers don't lose on Tuesdays. Urias was amazing his last time out. They're facing a guy who's actually pitched decent, but he's 0-5 with a 7.1 ERA. They've lost a bunch in a row. The Dodgers are rolling. So,
What's your favorite saying?
bad teams just find a way to lose.
No, positive one. You can't lose money if you don't.
Yeah, you can't lose money. The best it's the best way to win money is to not lose it.
Yes.
And from our chat room, you'll never go broke if you're turning a profit.
That's right.
Which is the best. You'll never go broke if you're turning a profit.
You can make a whole takedown live t-shirt line with just sayings on it. All the sayings.
Here we go.
Violence.
Let's hope for a quick one here, boys and girls.
Just blast double leg. Come on.
You see Diaz? You see
stupid.
Diaz?
Yep.
It's 5 seconds into the fight.
Yeah.
And he's going for a takedown.
Mm-hmm.
A putz. Fucking Diaz.
Well, that line moved fast.
You think?
Holy shit.
Oh, we're not giving 1.5 in the Cubs. It's a money line. Oh, that's right.
It is a money line. That's why I was like, what are you all down about?
Oh, sorry.
That's
guys.
all right. I got you.
Yeah. Let's test this. Let's test the cardio of the kickboxer getting up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Fernando.
Let's make the read right, get this to an under, and end this on a good note here. Uh-oh.
There's that kickboxing. Oh
boy.
I like the under here. The kickboxer looks like he's got some spark in those shots.
Good check. Got him. Nice counter. Kickboxer, aka Division I wrestler.
Beautiful. Takedown.
Beautiful.
Now let's see if Fernando can work here. But Almeida
doing
did
a
a
good
good job getting
job.
up against the fence. But
I'm slightly impressed with his.
oh, he may have given up his back, and he's got his arm trapped behind him.
Oh, fuck.
That is brutal.
Come on.
Oh, he got his arm, but Fernando's got 2 minutes to work. Doesn't have the
little
body
hook in.
triangle yet, but now he does.
Mm.
All right, work this thing.
Come on, buddy.
Just submit this kickboxer.
He needs to put the body triangle in right now.
It's not, yeah, it's not locked in totally,
It's
but
wide open.
oh. He's working it. Wow.
That's why
dude.
you put the fucking body triangle in.
Yeah, terrible.
Ooh.
So we have a guy who has no MMA experience that all of a sudden is a better grappler than DS. I can't believe it.
And he's good at it.
It looks
like
good.
Defensively, he looks great.
Yeah.
Get DQ'd.
Wow. I think Fernando's in trouble here.
Yeah.
I think Fernando's in deep shit. He just didn't even know what fucking corner to go to.
Yeah, it's not even like it was a takedown. I mean, like, how do you not know that?
I know, right?
That if you lock the triangle in, he's not going to do that bullshit escape where you just roll.
All he did was roll over. He
all he
didn't do
did.
anything amazing.
That's like rule number 1 for back control. It's like, don't let them turn into you. All right, come on. How the hell did this guy beat Alex Pereira?
And here we go with Fernando, like,
we're dead.
Completely not understanding the point of Contender Series.
Mm-hmm. We're dead.
Wow. Could not get the takedown.
End it. Come on.
Yeah, knock Fernando out. This guy sucks. I just think Fernando's been better on the feet, actually.
Yeah. Oh,
Did Fernando just get crushed by a headbutt? I think
Might
he
have.
actually knocked himself silly. He's going to get finished here, man. Did you see that?
yeah, they crashed.
They clashed and Fernando just went down. Dude, Almeida can end this here if Fernando's wobbly because he went down like a sack of potatoes, man.
I think it's 2-0. It's gonna be. These fucking lines.
He's gonna end it here, man.
Yeah, end it. Come on.
I think Fernando's wobbled from that head clash.
Yeah. Oh, he's done. Come on.
Yeah, he just doesn't look the same.
Oh, by choke? No.
He doesn't know how to choke, but he knows how to do this and almost stand him up. Almeida, stand him up. He is so wobbled.
Yeah, that was a real easy pass. I can't believe we're seeing a wrestling match from the 3-0 kickboxer.
Seriously. I'm telling you though, Fernando got wobbled
Oh, yeah.
on the head clash.
Oh. Come on. Pass his guard. Oh.
Here it is.
Come on. Don't. Nice job, John. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was big.
Come on. Don't go for. Don't.
What the hell is he doing?
Oh, stop it now. Stop it now. Now you can stop it. Come on. Stop it. This is like Big Brother in him.
What the hell is he doing, man? This is bizarro.
Come on.
I can't believe this.
This is so fucked up. Just keep ripping him to the ribs.
I
If you
can't
would've
believe
thrown
this is
50
going to go the
punches to the
distance. I
ribs.
cannot believe this is going to go the distance. Dude, this is totally going to go the distance.
Oh, yeah.
This is absolutely
Oh,
going to
yeah.
go the distance.
This is fucking crazy. All right. Well, first week threw us a curveball, ladies and germs.
Here's the thing. I think if Fernando takes a couple punches, he may be done. Like, he looks out of
Yeah,
it.
well, he's got 2.5 minutes to do it. Go for blood, Almeida. I mean, really, what's Almeida got to be scared of? There's no reason why he shouldn't
Fernando's
push
got
forward.
nothing.
Yeah,
I know,
if he
Vito.
just kept,
I know.
just punch him for 2 minutes, they'll consider stopping it.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
What the hell is going on?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. The guy with the jiu-jitsu advantage just
He's
had to
lost.
think about letting him up. Should I let him up or not?
Right?
Well, I can tell you guys this. If this is anything like last season of Contender Series, this will be the last week that is like this.
My God.
Daddy Dana is not going to be happy.
Really terrible. Look at this. No punches in the last minute and a half. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed.
Come on.
It's terrible picks on my part. My God. I promise you, I will
No,
not
I'm
be
with you,
putting out
too.
any more picks on any more sports for the next week. My God. The heavyweight fight was more exciting.
Yeah, this is bad. I mean, this is just bad for the show
Yeah, it's terrible.
at this point.
Oh my God.
See, now this is a situation, ref, where you can break them up because the fight sucks.
No, he was breaking up the Diaz fight when Diaz was like working for like submissions and stuff, but this is okay. Well, sorry guys. This will be the last Dana White Contender Series show of the season. Thanks everyone for joining. Appreciate everybody going in. I've lost everyone enough money, so we will be wrapping this up.
Don't beat yourself up. Andy Lang always comes back. Keep that in mind, people.
I'm beating myself up more than these two motherfuckers are.
You are.
I can tell you that.
You've 30-27 yourself tonight. All right, that's enough of that.
Yikes.
We all did. I was right there with you.
Well, there's not enough alcohol in my house to make this fight and make this night go away. So,
Well,
one finish. Finish. We've had one finish tonight.
and it really was it was the only good fight.
Oh, these fights have been awful.
They're
They've been
horrible.
terrible.
You're going to see better fights in Bellator.
Pre-card. 100%. Yeah.
Not even on,
And the two biggest underdogs of the night are going to win.
Yeah.
Almeida is going to win.
Wow.
Almeida, the kickboxer, is going to win with his takedown defense.
My God.
And Borjas is going to win with his takedown defense. I can't believe it.
Well, we know who the bad motherfucker is. That's done.
Well, that was a lackluster night. I was so excited, and the gambling gods were like, we don't want you to have a good night. We're kind of sick of you. We're just kind of over you.
You've said it, and I've learned from it is sometimes you're snake bit for a little bit. It just happens. But you got to learn from it. We move past it. And by this time next month, I guarantee you we will be in a much better place.
Well, the good news, we can't be any worse. So
That's what it's up from here.
So we had we had Diaz to win and not go the distance. Both lost. We had this fight to not go the distance for Fernando, both lost. 0-4. That's how we started.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll just go live and have fun and not have official plays because I'm not enjoying myself.
Well, hey, you said that if you're not enjoying it, you take a break.
Mm-hmm.
You walk away from it. And I think that's really good advice. If you're not enjoying it and gambling is not fun, and why are you doing it? And sometimes we walk away, we look at some other stuff in our lives, and we come back to it refreshed with a different mindset. And that's what I plan on doing. So I have a lot going on over the next couple of days. I'm going to walk away. We already kind of know what we're doing in Bellator. So we'll see how that feels during the week.
I got to tell you, the two most horrific decisions or the performances were the two biggest favorites. Those were the two most
that's the mind-blowing
atrocities.
Part. Yeah. I mean, you knew in the first 30 seconds of each of those fights that the favorite did not deserve to be the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And it just lines wrong. So, with the popularity of Contender Series, last year there was maybe a video before Contender Series.
Mm-hmm.
And then you started doing the lives. Now there's multiple lives. There's multiple videos. There's a lot more opinions. And maybe the lines this season are going to be a lot more like a fight night where the public influences it.
Yeah.
We might have got past snuck in last year.
Yeah.
Really, when Bo Nickel fought on Contender Series, that's when people started to pay attention to it.
Yeah. No, you're right.
It was
you're
talked up. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys.
Yeah,
we'll
it
have
was
better
fun.
We'll have better days in the future.
It wasn't fun. What am I saying? It wasn't fun. That was miserable. It was terrible. It was an awful Tuesday.
Still got the whole week to go. Still got the whole week to go.
Yeah. So, all right, we'll see who gets contracts. I hope Dana laces into all of them.
He should. Over under contracts 1.5. I think we got 2. Yeah, I mean, God, it's a 3-0 kickboxer who wins by wrestling. I just can't get over that. Glad you had fun, Nick. We'll we'll pep it up next week. You think 3, Hector? Who's your third? Who gets a contract? One of the fat heavyweights?
We don't know what he's saying.
Neither does Fabiano. He's been talking for 5 minutes.
Fabiano's lost too.
He's gonna be like, I'm just really happy to be here.
It's like he thanks his family and his coaches. He's like, he just talked for 2 minutes. That's all he said. Yeah, it's book note. It's the cliff notes.
It was all bullshit. Don't worry about it.
The Ultimate Fighter is at 10 o'clock. Maybe that'll put me in a good mood.
Hey, there we go. We can watch Squarehead Connor rant and rave.
Next time I'm back in Indy and you and I do a show, we need to remake Connor's family stew.
Yes.
His custom stew, which was the biggest laugh out loud moment of the season.
We should do that on our Contender Series. Stew on a Tuesday night.
Okay, Tuesday stew.
Right? Tuesday stew.
Okay. Connor's
I'm so down.
Conor McGregor's family recipe stew.
There you go. If you guys didn't watch it on The Ultimate Fighter, it was
hilarious. Just the best. I'll see if I can pull the clips of it. Basically, his family recipe was to throw beef and some vegetables into a stew, and then he poured his own beer that he's marketing, his stout beer, just into it. There was no. That's not the way you do it, by the way. If you're making a stew and you make it with stout beer, you don't saute everything and then just pour raw beer, like cold beer in there.
You got to cook it off.
And even some of the fighters, one of the fighters was like, I bit into a piece of beef and it just like beer came out of it. I'm trying to cut weight for a fight. It looked disgusting. The promoted stout beer.
It was awesome. He barges into the house. We're gonna make my family recipe.
Family recipe
stew with a beer that hasn't hit the shelves yet. Yes, that's a fair. Right. I'm sure the McGregors are making this beer. Back in the William Wallace days. That was the only good bet of the night. Was Tom Nolan. Like, correct exactly how we thought he was going to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. And if we don't, if you have time without Toasty Joe, Tara will make her margaritas.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's dying to do the margaritas. So
yeah. All right, I'm down.
She loves her margarita. She brags about it. You guys can say if it sucks. It's okay. All right. Whoa.
Yeah, Payton's because I need heavyweights.
Jeez, Santa Dana.
$23. God, look at that guy. 23.
Hopefully they don't rush him.
You got to be shitting me. Cesar Almeida gets into the UFC.
I
You
have a-
got to be
oh.
kidding me.
I have a big problem with this. I have a big problem with
What?
this. This gives
Wow.
this just
Okay.
blew up next week's bets right out of the water. Because now you set the precedent that this is okay and you get a contract off of this.
Wow. I'm confused. I can't believe he's excited about tonight.
I think we're watching a different show than we watched last year.
What happened?
Everything changed. Dude, there's 3 guys right there I want to fade. 3 guys.
Machado, Almeida, and Borjas.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
put them on
That's
the list.
bonkers.
Put them on the list.
Well, we'll go back to the lab and we'll figure something out. We'll figure out how to make some units back. So, looking like today's going to be a loser day for us. So, but whatever, we'll be all right.
We always are.
We always are. Yeah,
Always
exactly. So, all right, guys, I'm getting off here. I'm gonna relax and enjoy the Ultimate Fighter here. So, good stuff, Jim.
Thanks, man. This season will turn around. Just the first one.
Yeah. It's not a bad theory. Like, take as many young guys and as exciting guys as you can get, and then when they start bitching about money, let them go box Tyson Fury. You know, like,
You're not wrong. You
so
don't have to
why
pay
not?
these big contracts. It's a
Yeah.
good theory.
Yeah, why not? So, all right, guys, good stuff. Jim, thanks for joining. Next week I'll be in
Anytime.
Vegas. I still want to do it though. So,
Cool.
hopefully the Wi-Fi is good enough in my hotel room. So I'll be on my laptop, but we'll give it a shot. So, all right, guys, good stuff. See you guys later.
See you later.